Hi, this is Charlie Seymour Jr.
And this is Dr. Marc Kossmann.
And we've just been interviewed by British businessman Andy Meehan. He's a busy guy. He's on his way to China.
Stopped here on his way to China, spent a couple hours with us doing an interview. It was great.
We're glad that we could get him in here. He did a lot of interview with us, and here is one of the topics that he talked about with us. So we want you to listen to this, watch what we're doing, and stay tuned.
Right, stay tuned to the end, because at the end we've got a very special offer for you.
We do, and it's all free. I can't believe you're allowing this to be free.
We got to do it for you. These are very nice people.
Yes, they are nice people, so stay tuned at the end. Get the answer for the question that Andy asked us, and stay tuned. We've got something special for you at the end.
Networking. Right. You two are all about networking. In fact, Dr. Marc, you run a meetup group that's called Small Business Relationship Marketing, right?
Yep.
So networking is all about building relationships. How do people network online?
Well, our definition of marketing is really relationship building. And
yes.
So it is all about networking. And it is why our focus is so much on social media at this point, because that is the modern era's, powerhouse tool for networking. I mean, once upon a time, the only way you could network is, by going to Chamber of Commerce meetings, by going to cocktail parties and shaking hands and meeting people. And that's a great way to do it, but not when you've got the power of the internet that allows you to reach out, instead of to the 20 people in the room, to the 20,000 people that are in one network, and then you move to another one and so on. So social media is just an amazing tool for doing this at this point.
And it speeds things up. But what I always advise people, let's just take Facebook, for instance, which is a networking kind of space, right? Think about Facebook as if you're talking, now I'm doing this from a suburban spot in the United States, so it may be different if you're in urban or some other place, but think about it as speaking over the fence, the backyard fence, to a neighbor, the way you would talk to that neighbor. If you walked into a party, a cocktail party, a birthday party, even across the backyard fence, and said, ooh, 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 buy my stuff, throw all your brochures out, you would not build a relationship. What you'd build is you'd build people turning away to leave you. So think of the same thing there in the social areas online, of building those relationships, helping people, building one-to-one to understand what's going on inside the heart, not just the head, and certainly not just the pocketbook, on what's happening here, and you start to build relationships with people.
Absolutely. The other thing that I think is so powerful, though, is that that you're using these media and you're really cultivating one-on-one conversations, but the power of it is that you've got 20,000 people overhearing all your conversation.
Listening.
And we all love to sort of overhear, it's everyone sits at a restaurant and your ear tends to kind of gravitate over to what's going on at the other table. It's just a human tendency. It's a marketer's dream come true to be able to have thousands and tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people overhearing an intimate conversation that you're having about the importance of the product that you're developing. You want that power of gossip. You want that viral marketing to kind of take off, and that couldn't have been done the way it can be done now. This is an amazing time to be alive and to be a marketer.
It is. And follow up one other thing. When I was a kid, the house next to us had a party line telephone. So we knew that as kids that if we dialed their phone number from their own phone and hung up, it would ring. Now they would get one ring and the person on the other party line would get the other. But that's what Twitter is. Twitter is like a party line where you're listening in to what's going on and all these other people. That's what Facebook is doing. And that's the exciting part of this, where you get to see the kinds of things that people are really a part of that you can join into. Woo! Wow, that was one of 40 that we answered with Andy.
Andy interviewed us for so long he's going to have to rush to catch his flight to China.
And we started at 7 in the morning, went the entire morning with him. But you know what? We have 40 of these that we want to give you free.
Absolutely. We got them all packaged nice and neat for you.
We had short answers on these because we had so much we were going to pack in on all these different topics. So you see that link down below?
Right down there.
Click that link that's down below. You get to have all 40. If you like that one, you get all 40 of these for free.
Absolutely. Click on that link. We'll see you right on the other side.
Sure, it's free. Go get these.